Witness even when life is unfair. Bible treasure. Genesis 39 verses 20. 41 verse 43. This can't be happening. Joseph murdered under his breath. Joseph had just been put in prison for being falsely accused of mistreating Potiphar's wife. Joseph was sad because things were looking bad. He had been sold as a slave by his brothers to a foreign land called Egypt. And now he had been thrown into jail for doing nothing wrong. It was cold and dark. The food was terrible. Joseph felt alone and afraid. There was so many questions that he had. He wondered if this was all God's plan. Joseph had some doubts, but he still trusted God's plan. I know God will help me through tough time, said Joseph. While he was up in prison, he helped the prisoners. Some of the prisoners started having dreams that they couldn't help me understand this scary dream that I have. Joseph asked what had happened in these dreams. They described this weird dreams, and Joseph, through God's help, was able to explain those dreams. One of the prisoners left the prison and went back to work for Pharaoh, but he never mentioned Joseph's name. Joseph had been forgotten. The jail guard was impressed at how Joseph was helpful toward the prisoners. Joseph had been put in charge by the jail guard. Despite how bad things were, Joseph wanted to help others around him in prison. Would you be able to help others when you are going through a tough time? Joseph did show that despite everything going wrong, he wanted to be God's witness. Joseph waited on God while God worked behind the scene. A few years went by. Now, Pharaoh was struggling with some strange dreams, but no one in the palace couldn't help him. I know of someone in prison who can help interpret your dreams, said Pharaoh's butler. Go get him. What are you waiting for? Said Pharaoh. Pharaoh told his dreams to Joseph. Well, I saw these thin-looking cows eat the healthy cows that had gone to eat grass. God helped Joseph to understand and explain to Pharaoh that there would be a famine. Pharaoh was amazed at the wisdom and saw that Joseph would be a good leader. Joseph was given the job in the ruler over all of Egypt, second only to Pharaoh. Joseph's witness was not easy. With all the bad things that happened to him, but he continued trusting God. Through prayer, we can learn from Joseph's story that no matter how hard it gets, we can trust God to help us. God was a plan for each of us.